friends, my name's Antonio and welcome to Back at the Ranch. Something cool happened. I had somebody reach out to me that wanted to sponsor a video. They wanted me to review one of their products. So Campark reached out to me with a cellular trail cam, but Campark also has a subsidiary company called VooPeak, and they sent me the VooPeak branded box, but it's the exact same camera. I'm going to leave two links down below for you. If you prefer to purchase stuff from Amazon, you'd get the VooPeak version. So the Amazon link down there, if you buy from there, it will help support the channel. I'm going to leave a link to the second brand as well, and that's also an affiliate link. So if you buy from there, it will also help out. So let's open up this box and see what we got. So let me point you down here so you can see what I'm doing. And let's open her up. Thanks to Pablo, by the way, for hooking me up with this nice little neck knife. We can talk about that one on another video. That is a minimal tack. What's it called? Mini tack. Mini tack by Cold Steel. That is a tractor supply special. Yeah. So pretty sweet little EDC. Alright, so in the packaging, of course, you're going to have your protective coating. You're going to have some, I was going to say tapes. They are templates. So if you're going to mount it and you're not sure exactly where to drill the holes, you can tape these to the wall or wherever you're going to put them up. And you know exactly where to put your screws or tap your holes. You're going to have your manual, which has a barcode right here to download the app. So do not lose that. You have a nice big solar panel. That is a very good solar panel compared to the other brands that we carry on the ranch. And this solar panel is USB-C. That's correct. So you're going to have a USB-C connector on this nice big solar panel. That feels substantial. Very nice. Get that out of the way. So you're going to have a strap so you can mount this on a post or a tree or something. All your mounting hardware, which we'll go through in a second. And the piece that everybody wants to see, the camera itself. So something I like about this camera, actually, it has two antennas instead of one. So look at that, that's pretty sweet. And this one actually has two lights as well. So it's going to be IR and it's also going to be lighted. One of the cool things about this camera is that, again, it is a 4G LTE camera. And it has the SIM card already built in, so you don't have to worry about extra little doors and compartments for the SIM card, but you can put your SD card on here, which I just remembered. I think I forgot my SD card at home. I'll check my bag in a second. But you will need to get an SD card for it. So that's going to be your only compartment on it. And I believe the power button is on the top. No, it's on the back. Right here. So here's where you're going to plug in your power. Open right here, and what's on the other side is going to be your on-off switch. So you got your on-off and your power right here. I'll put those back in place, but you will notice that there is a cover on the cover, so you can go directly to the USB right there and insert it snugly so you don't get any moisture in there. So pretty sweet looking camera. I like the camo pattern on it. I believe they have a couple of different colors, but this is a nice one. So I'm going to start out by downloading the app, and I notice there's a barcode up here. I'm assuming that barcode will take you to the app as well. Let me get that downloaded. So I'm going to launch my camera on my phone. I'm going to scan that barcode. And it says no usable data, so that's not going to be the right one. Let's try this one over here. Open Chrome. And let me double check. See, there's not another barcode. Quick service support. Okay, this is your support barcode. Here's your app barcode. So I scanned the wrong one. Let's go back to camera. Scan that one there. Opening Chrome. Taking me to Android or iPhone. I am using iPhone, so I'm going to click on iPhone here. That is taking me to the App Store. We're going to hit Get. And I've got mine with face recognition. We are now downloading the app. While that is downloading, I am on a slow connection here, by the way. Let's open up the packaging. I'll just rip it open. got in here. So we have your mount for your solar panel, which I have another bracket. Let's see. Okay, this is going to go on this side here. Right. This is going to go directly to the top, actually, which is pretty cool to see that you can do that. So you don't have to worry about a second mount area. Now you've got all this different hardware you can mount in different places. You do have an extra USB to USB-C charging cable. I'm not going to use that. That is so you can charge this separately at home without the solar panel, or use a battery pack on it. And I'm still downloading the app. It's running slow. But what I'm going to do in the meantime, while that is downloading, I'm going to get this installed on this hunting tripod over here. The seat on it's messed up, and we kind of just use this to put trail cams on it. As you can see, we've got one right there, and it's not used for anything else. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this bracket off, which I believe just slides off. Let's see. I'm going the wrong way. There you go. So pull it down. That pops out. I'm going to put this bracket right over there, and I'll be right back. Alright, so we have a little storm coming in, so the wind picked up. I apologize for the wind noise. Don't have my wireless microphone with me. But got that metal plate mounted up right here, so we're just now gonna put this in place right here and slide that down until it locks, which, come on now, come on. No, that's not all the way down. Pablo's giving me a thumbs up, like, you got it. I'm like, nope. There you go. I felt it snap now. Oh, by the way, that barcode that's on the top, I realized is actually the serial number to the SD card that's in there. So when we activate this, that's what we're going to do, is we're going to hit that serial number. So now that it's in place, I'm going to go ahead and power this on. Open up that little strip, which I probably should have done earlier, but hindsight's 20/20, right? Get down low, hit the on switch. It's on. Putting the cap back in place. But I'm going to leave the USB-C side, that smaller piece, open, and get the solar panel. So here we have the solar panel mount. Right there. And it's asking me to register, so I'm going to hit register. I'm going to enter my email address, which we will do. And it's asking me to create a password. Alright. And then you do have that enter this weird code just to make sure you're not a robot. Hit register, and we're in. Congratulations, your registration is complete. It said I need to do a validation. Okay, took me back to the login screen. I hit login, and it's asking me tap to add a location. So we can add the location of the trail cam. Tap here to add a device. It's kind of taking me through a tutorial. Then we're going to hit devices. It's just basically going to show you everything as far as options are concerned. So here we're going to select add device. It's asking for GPS and Bluetooth access, which you will need. It's asking for camera access so that we can scan the barcode, and it's on that now. I'm just going to go up to the top. It is going through the scan process. Pick it up. I can't see. Yep. So it picked it up. It says new device found. Do you want to configure it? I'm going to hit OK. Making a network connection, showing the device, showing the zip code. We're going to hit next. Please keep the phone and the camera at a distance of about 1 to 2 meters. Congratulations, you've been successfully installed and connected. And now it's just giving me a sample view of what the camera would look like. So it's giving me a little tutorial of the device. I'm clicking connect, which I just clicked on the screen icon, and it should be connecting now by the looks of it. I'll give it a second because the SIM card that's in there does need to activate, so I don't know if it activated on its own already. you'll see, which by the way, this again has the built-in SIM card. You can actually activate the SIM card through the app, and it's as low as I think it's $12 a month if you pay for the full year, which is not bad at all. And that is supposed to give you unlimited access as far as viewing and downloading your photos. I'll tell you what, while we're waiting for that to program and start working, I'm going to go ahead and grab the solar panel and put that on, and I'll come back to this in just a second. Okay, so we got the solar panel. The solar panel install looks pretty straightforward. We're just going to get this in position here. And wrong way. Yeah, I had it the wrong way. So there's a large side and a small side. That's what it is. Once you get in place, twist, locks in place. Make sure it's nice and snug. I do want this to come down this way, so there. And now we just plug in USB-C here, and again, make sure that that grommet is in place good, and snug it in. That way it'll make it watertight. Okay, back to the app here. Let's see if we can make a connection now. Let me check the power switch. Okay, now it's on. I saw the red light turning on. So let's give that a second and I'll be right back with you. Okay, my battery's running low, so I'm going to make this as quick as possible. But after the reboot, I just waited a while. It blinked a few times, turned blue, and we now have a connection. So let me get through the tutorial screen. It's kind of running me through a wizard, but you'll notice that let me make it full screen. You notice that it's got me right there on the screen, right? So the cool thing about this one is on the screen you can actually tilt left, right, up, down, and put it where you need to put it. So pretty straightforward, very easy to use, very affordable as far as the plans are concerned. Again, it's all done through the app. I'm not going to go through the plan options for you right now though, because I do not plan on activating that at the moment. And by that I mean I have a 7-day free trial, and I believe the 7-day free trial comes default for everybody that gets it. It wasn't specifically for me because I am reviewing the product. If you get this, you get that 7-day free trial, and if you like what you're paying for, pay for that monthly subscription option. So pretty sweet. Hopefully next time I'll have an SD card in here for you and I can download some videos and show you what the recorded videos look like. But from what you saw on the phone already, it's pretty darn clear. So thanks for hanging out. Again, that's the VooPeak. Go check them out on Amazon or check out the other link below. I just blanked out on the name. Campark. So Campark, thanks for sending this over. Hopefully our viewers enjoy it as much as I'm enjoying it. Go get you one.